Despite serving a 12-year prison term, Todd Chrisley just ended his Instagram slumber. A short glance at his profile reveals that the last time he updated his Instagram page was in December of last year, just a few days before Christmas. What does Todd have to say to his 2.2 million fans now that he is incarcerated? For the complete narrative, keep reading. Todd Chrisley breaks his silence on social media. Todd Chrisley continues to criticize the flawed legal system that led to the imprisonment of both him and his wife by posting on his page for the first time in just under a year. The lengthy post title does make it clear that it was written by Todd Chrisley's team towards the very end. The Instagram profiles of both her mother and her father are under Savannah Chrisley's control. She previously acknowledged on her podcast. Fans therefore believe she was the author of this message. Savannah appeared in the comments and appeared to confirm it. She said that nothing will stop her from fighting on in her reply. The article did not mention the Chrisleys. Surprisingly, the article was about the flawed legal system. However, it was unrelated to Todd and Julie's circumstance. Certainly not directly. The article talked about a prisoner who shared space with Todd. The family of a man believed that the legal system was crooked and that he was also unfairly treated, someone whose voice the public needed to hear. The post description stated, "Our federal system is broken. Please spend some time to read this letter that a prisoner I'm with has written." He is the leader of Florida's Black Republican caucus. When would the BOP be held accountable for fixing the flawed system? Todd continued in his essay. Congress must look into this right away. Anyone cannot tolerate these circumstances. We won't give up until something changes. You or a loved one could be the victim here. The message mentioned that Todd was being held in terrifying, hazardous conditions that required further investigation. Fans react. Chrisley knows best. Many fans acknowledged to Savannah and her father that the message was simply too lengthy for them to read. However, many people backed her up and agreed that Todd and Julie ought to be free. Todd's Instagram comments have unexpectedly been enabled for the first time in almost a year. Here are some of the comments left by fans. Meanwhile, in California, we released a violent offender who later killed an innocent victim. Clown world. So you were busted for scamming and not paying taxes, but the system is to blame? Make sense of it. You don't expect to have great dining in jail. The actual felons are in power. People who committed much bigger offenses, violent crimes as well, are still at large. What happens in the USA in 2023 is revolting. Not everyone supported Savannah and her family in their fight. Some claimed Julie and Todd should be held accountable for their misdeeds. What motivated Savannah Chrisley to share this on Todd's Instagram rather than her own? What percentage of the time do you think Savannah asks her father's permission before using his social media accounts? Did you also know Savannah was in charge of her parents' Instagram accounts? Post your comments with your ideas. Also, check back frequently for updates on Chrisley.